Hi, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from my sparkly leggings and my festive lights, I'm getting into the swing of the season. However, if you are watching this in June or July, it may seem a little bit weird. Today's practice is focusing on our neck and our shoulders, an area where we tend to hold on to tension in the body and tightness. And then this can radiate down through the body, down through the spine, into the hips, the knees, the ankles. So everything is affected by everything else. It's only a short practice today, and it's all about giving yourself a little bit of self-love, especially if you are watching this or joining along with me in this particularly busy time of year. I don't know about you, but I definitely hold all my tension in my jaw. I do find myself gritting my teeth an awful lot of the time. And then this in turn leads to that tightness in the neck. And the shoulders are elevated as well. And it does take a conscious effort throughout the day just to relax and drop the shoulders and take a few breaths. And this is what this practice is all about, just stopping, taking a moment, noticing how and where you are holding yourself, breathing deeply and bringing some softness and some stillness and some relaxation into your body. It is a seated practice. We're not really moving very far at all today. So find a comfortable seat. If you need a blanket or a cushion to either elevate yourself or prop yourself up. You can even do this practice sitting on a chair if that feels easier for you to do so. We are going to start our practice today by bringing some warmth into the muscles around our eyes. And to do this, we're going to start by rubbing our hands together. And if you're like me and you wear glasses, just put them to one side, take the hands together and begin just to rub one palm against the other, generating some heat. And then when you feel that your palms are nice and warm, all we are going to do is just take the hands and place them over the eyes. You can keep your eyes open or closed if you wish. Turn our focus onto our breath in this position. So a nice deep breath in through the nose, filling the belly, and exhaling again through the nose, feeling the shoulders drop. Just being aware of that warmth. Let's just take a few more breaths here. And when you feel that heat begin to subside and ebb away, just remove your hands from around your eyes. I'm just going to put my specs back on here. I feel quite undressed without them. We have so many muscles in the face, around the eyes, the forehead, the jaw. And if we're holding our tension in our face, you really do feel it. So when we make that conscious effort, just take a breath, relax, let everything feel nice and soft. You definitely feel the benefit of it. So we can keep the eyes closed or you can open your eyes if you want to. Try and keep that softness through your jaw. Keep that softness across the forehead as well. Try not to bring that line in between the eyes. And then just lift our shoulders up to the ears. Give them a nice old squeeze. And then exhale, dropping them down, shrugging your shoulders down. And this is just something that you can do throughout the day if you feel that you're getting a little bit tight or agitated in the shoulders and the upper part of the body. It's just lifting the shoulders up to the ears and giving them a good old squeeze. And then as you exhale, just dropping them down. So we're not moving much in this practice today. So if you feel you're getting a little bit stiff in one posture, just maybe swap your legs over to find a more comfortable position. So we're going to take our left hand out to the side now, just resting the fingertips on the floor, relaxing through that left shoulder as we take the right hand and just rest it on the side of the head as we gently draw the head over towards that right shoulder, your right ear towards the right shoulder, without forcing it, without making any unnecessary sharp movements, just gently softening the ear down towards the shoulder. And if it's too much down this left-hand side with the arm out, just rest the hand on the knee instead. Remember, this yoga practice is an act of self-love, as all yoga practices are. So do remember to be kind to yourself. Let's take that right hand out now and take the left hand, just resting it on the side of the head, keeping softness through the shoulders, through the upper body, drawing that breath in and out through the nose. Using the weight of the hand and the arm rather than any extra force to draw the head down towards the shoulder. And then releasing our head back to center, dipping our chin towards the chest now. This in itself is a lovely stretch down the back of the neck. Hands can be on the knees, side of the legs if you want to. So already we're getting that gorgeous stretch down the back of the neck. I'm just going to turn to the side just so that you can see. And if you want to intensify it, again, gently intensifying it rather than really forcing the body into any position it really doesn't want to make. We take the hands, interlace the fingers, and just resting the hands behind the head, keeping that spine nice and lengthened, and draw the elbows together and tuck our chin down towards the chest. Inhale back to center. I don't know if you noticed, Lola just made another appearance. You can't keep a good dog down. Okay, let's work, in my case, my way, back to face the front. Taking that left hand back down towards the side of the mat, we're going to sweep the right arm up, reach it up towards the ceiling, and as we exhale, gently bending over towards the left hand side. Just come as far as your body allows, keeping both sit bones on the mat. So we don't want to go too far, rolling over onto that left seat and keeping that left shoulder dropped. If your neck does feel quite tight in this position, we don't have to look to the right. We can just keep our gaze down to the floor or even towards our left hand. Just experiment and notice how it feels. And on an inhale, let's draw our left hand up to meet our right, and then take that right hand down. A little side stretch over towards the right. And again, be aware of how your neck feels. So we can look left, we can look down, or we can look towards the right. Inhale, drawing that right arm up. Nice big breath in. And then as we exhale, let's take the right hand to the left knee and just come into a very gentle twist towards the left. So we're starting this twist from the center of the body. We're drawing it up, keeping the shoulders soft, and the neck and the head is the last thing to turn. Taking a couple of breaths here. Again, you can keep the eyes closed if you want to. If that helps you focus on keeping softness through the jaw, across the forehead, then please do keep your eyes closed. Inhale, we come back to center, lifting those arms up, and as we exhale, a gentle twist to the opposite side, shrugging the shoulders down, feeling that twist moving up from the center of your body through the chest, the shoulders, the neck, and then finally the head, twisting over towards the right hand side. Fantastic. Coming back to face the front now. So again, I'm just going to twist myself to the side. We're going to take our hands onto the knees and just round through the spine. So tucking the chin to the chest, rounding through the back, letting the head feel heavy, dropping the shoulders, breathing out here. And then as we inhale, drawing our chest forward, shoulders back and down, lifting the chest, lifting the gaze, maybe even taking the chin up towards the ceiling. So we're getting that stretch through the front of the throat. And then as we exhale, rounding through again, slow, controlled, focused movements, very gentle, just bringing some mobilization from the neck and the head down to the shoulders, through the spine. Just doing a couple more here. Drawing the shoulders together and down as we lift the heart, tilting the head back if that feels okay. As we work our way back to center, dropping our hands in front of us, walking it forward. Nice stretch through the arms, pushing the earth away, dropping that chin once more, taking that stretch Down the spine a little bit further, all the way into the base of the spine now, before walking it back in. And if there's any of these stretches where you think, oh yeah, that feels really nice, I want to stay here a bit longer, then please do. You don't have to move too quickly. You can take it at your own pace. You can even pause the video, take a good, I don't know, minute or two in a particular stretch if you want to. Let's take the hands behind the back now, interlace the fingers and send those knuckles to the floor as we squeeze the shoulder blades together behind us. Keeping length through the spine, lifting that crown of the head towards the ceiling. And then keeping that length through the spine, just see what mobility you have through your shoulders here as you lift your hands up behind you. And again, that's a very personal thing. Some people might only lift up an inch or so. Some of you might be able to get your arms really quite high. But again, don't force them. Just move in a way that your body is designed to move for you. You can bring movement into this, or you can hold a static position all the while drawing those knuckles down towards the floor. Lovely. Let's release. Let's roll those shoulders back and down. And before we finish, this is such a cute little stretch. So we're going to stay in our cross-legged position if that is where you are. And we're going to give ourselves a big hug, taking our right elbow over our left and lifting those elbows up, taking a hold of our shoulders with our opposite hands and just nestling, you can't really hear me when I do that, nestling your chin down and towards your arms so you are giving yourself a big old hug. We don't have to bring the legs into it if you don't want to, but if you do, see if you can draw your knees up, maybe even resting your elbows towards your knees as you round through your spine. And then as we inhale, just opening everything up. So dropping those knees down, opening out the arms, finding this goddess arm position, drawing your shoulders back, opening out the heart. And then as we exhale, just crossing those arms over the opposite way, maybe drawing the knees in as we hug into the shoulders, resting elbows on knees, tucking chin to chest. I'll say that before I actually move. And again, we don't have to bring the knees in. We can just drop our head in towards our arms. And then inhale, opening up, finding that goddess arm position. As we exhale, let's bring our hands towards our heart now. Give those shoulders another little roll and shrug back and down. As we draw our hands down towards our heart, you can close your eyes if you want to and just maybe take 3 to 5 breaths, just finding a little bit of stillness at the end of that gentle neck and shoulder stretch. Maybe taking the hands onto the knees. Nice deep breath in through the nose. And maybe taking an exhale out through the mouth. And the mere act of sighing helps the body relax, sighing away any tensions of the body or any knots in the mind. And do feel free to stay here as long as you wish. Thank you for joining me for this very short, sweet stretch today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And press the like button if you enjoyed this video. Drop me a comment if there's any other practices that you would like me to focus on. Anything related to lack of movement in the spine, I'm really keen on at the moment because that is where I am in my practice, and I'm more than happy to share stretches and movements that help me and hopefully can help you as well. So please feel free to share this video as well with anyone that you know that might need a little bit of neck and shoulder relaxation, not only at this time of year, but any time of year. And I look forward to seeing you on the mat again very soon. Thank you.